And I find it interesting that between verses 5 and 8, Paul mentions both the sin that's in our hearts and the sin that's displayed in our actions, right? Not just what we do, but also the desires that we have. He addresses here as well. Because if you're like me, I default to thinking that my sin is something that's out there, something that's caused by something else. I mean, we've heard that culturally all the time, right? The devil made me do it. At least that way, I don't have to feel as guilty. I might, just hold on to the devil made me do it, or that coworker made me do it. Or I might say that bad traffic merging onto I-12 from 190 that should make more sense, but it never gets corrected. That's what made me do it. But let's think about that for a second, because I could be in that traffic, and it's awful, and they widen the lanes on I-12, and I-12 is wide open. But for some reason, you want to get onto I-12, you're going to be miserable. And I could be in that traffic with my family and just be having an awful day. And I'm mad and I'm frustrated, and people are cutting me off and trying to force their way in, merging without a blinker or anything, and that frustrates me too. And so I just feel everything welling up within me. It's making us late to where we're going. And so I start having these thoughts. I start sharing these words. And at the same time, the person that didn't use her blinker and just cut me off, she's also in the same traffic. And yes, she's smiling. She's having a great time because she knew that this was going to make her late too, but now she has time to finish her makeup. And she's singing her music in her car, and she's got the mirror down, and she's working on her makeup, and she's thankful that she's been given the gift of time. Two people in the same situation with very different responses. What does that tell us? It tells us that the traffic isn't the problem. Our heart is. And if you approach the Christian life simply trying to white-knuckle your effort into behaving more like how you think God wants you to behave out there, you will miss the joy of what God wants to change through the work of Jesus in here.